Hi everyone, welcome to the new video. So in this today's MCQ series, we will be discussing 10 questions from the topic arc welding methods. Here is the first question. Why carbon is used in carbon arc welding? Why carbon is used in carbon arc welding? So our options are generation of more heat at electrode tips, generation of less heat at the electrode tip, provides coating, fixed polarity is maintained. The correct option is generation of less heat at the electrode tip. Carbon is used in carbon arc welding at the negative terminal of the cathode. The reason for employing carbon at the negative terminal is that lesser amount of heat is generated at the electron tip than at the workpiece. Our next question, what is the temperature at the negative terminal in the carbon arc welding? What is the temperature developed in the carbonate weld? We have to study the temperature developed in both positive and negative terminal of the carbon arc welding. The temperature developed in the negative terminal is 3200 degrees Celsius. Temperature developed in the negative terminal is 3200 degrees Celsius. The process of carbon arc welding is not used for which of the following materials? The options are copper, bronze, aluminium, and iron. All of you will skip the option iron, but the actual correct answer is iron. It's a very old process, carbon arc welding. This is now replaced by TIG welding. The process of carbon arc welding is widely used for copper and copper alloys, and bronze and brass are treated by this method. Aluminium can also be treated likewise, but not iron. So our correct answer is iron. Which gas is used as a protection in carbon arc welding? Again, very confusing question. The correct answer for this is carbon monoxide. All of you will think that carbon monoxide is a poisonous gas. So no one will go for this answer. But it's the correct answer for the protection gas in carbon arc welding is carbon monoxide. In carbon arc welding, there has to be a protection to be provided to the molten weld. The protection is provided in the form of an envelope by using a long arc giving carbon monoxide gas. What is the temperature at the positive terminal in the carbon arc welding? We have already discussed what is the temperature in the negative terminal. Now the question is the temperature in the positive terminal. The option is 3900 degrees Celsius. In carbon arc welding, carbon is used at the negative terminal of the cathode and metal which is being broken up into functions as the positive terminal. The temperature of the electrode at the positive terminal is 3900 degrees Celsius. What is the temperature of the negative electrode in the metal arc welding? What is the temperature of the negative electrode in the metal arc welding? In metal arc welding, the temperature of negative electrode is higher than the temperature of the positive electrode. The temperature of producing the negative electrode of the metal arc will be 2400 degrees Celsius. The welding process is metal arc welding. What is the temperature of the positive electrode in the metal arc welding? What is the temperature of the positive electrode in the metal arc welding? This is already explained. It is the temperature produced in the negative electrode is 2400 degrees Celsius, and the temperature of the negative electrode is higher than the temperature of the positive electrode. And the temperature produced in the positive electrode is 2600 degrees Celsius. Which bead character is seen due to high melting current? Options: filling of the metal, filling of the weld metal, excess splatter, and the fourth option, small bead formation. On provision of too low current, there is a filling of metal seen. When the voltage provides very high, beads formed are too high. When the speed of the weld is less, filling of the metal takes place. welding currents are too high, excessive splatter formation occurs. So our correct answer is option C, excess splatter. A smooth and level bead cannot be formed in metal arc welding. Whether its statement is true or false. Before the welding starts, the machine has to be adjusted very correctly. The current to be supplied and the voltage to be applied should not be too low or high, and the welding speed should be normal. By doing this, regular and smooth beads are formed. So, a question is a smooth and regular bead cannot be formed in metal arc welding. So, we have to choose the option B is false. Last question. Carbon is intended to be mixed in a small amount in the weld in carbon arc welding. In carbon arc welding, carbon is present at the negative electrode, where the electrode temperature is 3200 degrees Celsius. This temperature is less than that the positive electrode. Carbon electrode is kept at lower temperature on the negative electrode to avoid the mixing of carbon in the weld. If carbon gets mixed with the weld might end up becoming brittle. So we have to go for the false option. So that's all for today's 10th question. We will be back with another 10th question from another topic.